It has been 4 years since attorneys for the victims and families of the terror attack on NAS Pensacola filed a civil lawsuit in U.S. District Court. They want to hold the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia responsible for that terror act, that shooting. The case was dismissed last year, though, under the U.S. Foreign Sovereign Immunities Act. That law says foreign states are generally presumed immune from U.S. court jurisdiction. Well, today, attorneys outlined the evidence they hope meets the requirements to waive that law or at least reverse the dismissal.
And Tanner Stewart is there outside NAS Pensacola, and he has the latest details.
Sue, Bob, good evening. Attorneys have filed 19 claims, various liability, ranging from breach of contract to gross negligence. It's all aimed at the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals in Jacksonville today, attorneys argued a wide range of claims they say establish Saudi Arabia's responsibility to compensate victims. A key point in the argument was whether the Justice Against Sponsors of Terrorism Act of 2016 should open the doors for a reversal of last year's decision to throw out the victim's case. The law was passed by Congress to allow victims of terrorism to sue Saudi Arabia for its suspected role in 9/11. It permits civil claims against a foreign state. Attorneys claim their case meets 4 out of 5 pillars for reversal.
Congress deliberately in 2016 meant to expand the scope of liability in contrast to what was then the prevailing law.
Other claims include the country's community liaison officer was grossly negligent by not performing regular inspections that could have prevented the attack. They also allege the government was aware of radical anti-American posts made by the terrorist online.
Had an inspection of the barracks been performed at this point, the inspection would have uncovered the firearm, it would have uncovered the ammunition. This entire tragedy could have been avoided.
Attorneys pointed out in the U.S. Navy's report on the attack that inspections rarely, if ever, occurred by the Saudi officer responsible for checking. It's believed the officer abandoned his post before the shooting.
I worked in the International Military Training Office.
Ryan Blackwell was one of the victims in the attack. Blackwell was shot 6 times by Mohammed al-Shamrani. He tells me he recognized the shooter from when he first arrived on base.
I had the longest tenure of time in that office, so I kind of knew the ins and outs of that office over others in there. It was kind of like a temporary position that I happened to be at it for a longer duration of time. And so I happened to be there when the terrorist guy, when he checked in. I was active duty at the time, working that job position, and then all the way till I got medically retired.
Today, Ryan Blackwell's a proud husband and father and local gym owner. He opened Well-Trained Gym on the first anniversary of the attack. Blackwell says it may be 6 years on, but the impacts of that day have given him new perspective.
It's given me a sense of purpose in life and a sense of what I'm here to do on this earth, and the presence of God in my life, and how He pretty much saved me after being shot 6 times. My darkest moments turned into my brightest days, needless to say.
This won't be a quick decision until we find out. I'm told as early as 6 months, could be around early 2026, 18 months from now, when we hear a decision. Regardless, neither side has exhausted their appeals. This case could go much longer than that. Reporting live tonight outside NAS Pensacola, I'm Tanner Stewart.